Hey guys, Tactical here. So, quick update from the hiatus that I just took for Christmas and New Year. I actually had Christmas off for the first time since like 2012, which was nice. And I also have made friends with some of the Filipinos that work here locally. If you've never had any experience with Filipinos, they're a very hospitable people. So when you get invited to dinner on Christmas Eve, in English, what that translates into is you're invited for dinner on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day and any other possible event that they might have planned for the foreseeable future. You're invited for all of that. And, like, God forbid you don't show up. Because, like, they will ask you 500 times, oh, you're coming for Christmas Eve. And then when you show up for the thing on Christmas Eve, they're like, you're coming tomorrow, right? Like 500 times they'll ask you. Like, they really want, they're very hospitable people. I love them to death. And the food, food is good. We did a whole pig for Christmas Eve. Well, they did a whole pig for Christmas Eve, and I got to eat it. So, there was that. But anyway, the big news as of right now is, for those of you who don't know, because I don't know that I've ever actually talked about this, I'm career military. I did my first enlistment with the Marine Corps, and I got out for a short period of time and was still working as a contractor on a National Guard base that First Army was using as a MOB center for units going to Iraq and Afghanistan. And then I went from that into the Coast Guard as a mechanic, and I've spent probably well over half of my career either at sea or overseas. So I was either, out at sea, or I was deployed somewhere like, Bahrain, Okinawa. I was in Iraq in '03. So I've spent most of my time somewhere not in the United States. And about 3 days ago, I got the official word that I'm going to be involuntarily separated from the military, but basically because I didn't make rank fast enough. Which means that I'm not going to be getting a pension. But it also means that come September of 2018, I can do whatever I want. So it's going to be interesting. I have a couple of trips or a couple of things that I had planned for whenever I did separate. There's a kayaking trip that I want to make, and I want to hike like either the Appalachian Trail, the Pacific Coast Trail, one of the trails. I want to hike one of them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but that's going to be coming in the future because I can't. I also have my friend Nicole Sauce, which you've seen on this channel before, had rescued a dog a couple of months back. I think it was like June or July, and she said that, like, oh, this dog would be really good. Matches your personality great, and she was right. I had some time when I was in the Holler Homestead the last time to actually start to get to know Sunny a little bit, which is a Blue Heeler and Feist mix. So Sunny is going to be mine, and I cannot wait to get back stateside so that I can actually get her. But Nicole also has my kayak. So I have a couple of kayaks, and most of them are like really old. I've got one that I bought in like 2003. So Nicole got me a really good deal on one that was like a display model or something, but I got a good deal on it. So she's also in possession of that. So at some point in time, whenever I do get back, I'm gonna head up to Tennessee. I'm gonna head home first to see my family and get all of my stuff kind of stored, and then I'm gonna head up to Tennessee, make a kayaking trip somewhere. I don't know where. I don't care at this point in time. I just want to get away. But so I'm gonna get my kayak, get sunny, make a kayaking trip, and then there's a couple of options for me over the winter. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do exactly, but at some point in time, start planning for hiking a trail, and in the process of leading up to that, I'll be probably doing a bunch of gear reviews. I've got a new hammock set up that I'm working on right now because I don't sleep on the ground unless I have to. So I love sleeping in a hammock. If I could sleep in a hammock every night, I would. But I've got a new setup that I'm working on. I've got most of it. I'm like 90% there. I got one more order that I need to put in, and then I'll probably start doing a couple of reviews on that. So anyway, that's kind of the gist of where I'm sitting at right now, and kind of some of the stuff that you can expect in the future. I will be definitely documenting, like when I do make this kayaking trip, when I hike the Appalachian Trail or the Pacific Coast Trail or whatever, I'm definitely going to be shooting a lot of video. So until all that happens, bye.